All right, and we are back for another social studies assignment video. Again, this is a little bit different because it's 2 weeks and it's been a while since I've done one because not many people have been watching them, to be honest. But that's besides the point. I'm hoping that you're watching this now so that you will be completely and fully informed for the next coming weeks. Starting off, that ancient India? No, that's later on. Ancient Egypt project, however, that's happening. It is due on Wednesday if you're a Wednesday class person. It is due, which means both the one page and the physical project that you did or should have answered in a Google thing or an email to me about is due in person, IRL, in real life, inside this classroom on Wednesday if you attend class on Wednesdays. The same is true if you attend classes on Fridays. Your one page, and your physical project need to be in the room with yourself and your body and your mind and your soul on that December 11th, because that is the day that they are due, and that is the day that I will accept them. For my lovely friends who are distance learning, I have set up a Flipgrid for you to show in great detail all that you have done and created, whether it's a pyramid or a mummy or a tomb. Whatever it is that you decided on, that Flipgrid is the place that you will turn it in. It's the same equivalent or the same thing to me in grading land as you coming into the classroom and physically doing that. So if you come to class with your stuff. If you distance learn, go to Flipgrid with your stuff. And then you can record yourself. I think I gave you 3 minutes on that. And because of the Ancient Egypt project, I did not assign a whole lot of other things on purpose. So the first is an Ed puzzle. And you know that at some point in every chapter, there has to be a song of some kind, rather. So you got it. It is the Egypt song by Mr. Nicky, and that is in Ed puzzle form where there are questions that are graded, and that will pop up on Monday, and it's due on Friday. If you don't know how to get there, I would go to, well, first, I'd figure out which way the screen goes. So here is the figurative language poster project from the other thing, but this is social studies. Oh, look, there's an Ancient Egypt project, same deal. So that's where you would go. There's a link in the assignment. If you need to go to Edpuzzle, you go to edpuzzle.com. And I look at the videos. Oh, Ancient Egypt song by Mr. Nicky. So you're going to click on that, and that will take you to a place that has moves like Tutankhamun or something like that. The next thing after that is a common lit about the Egyptian mummies. So very similar. There's also going to be a link in Google Classroom. I would go to the link if it's me. And then I would go to Common Lit, and there you would have all of the information on Egyptian mummies. Remember to use the text as you're answering the questions. Next, we have, well, get this back again. Our live streaming. I learned my lesson. I will not play Zoom versus in-class Jeopardy games anymore. That got a little too crazy. Just being honest. But we will be live streaming on Wednesday at 12:05 and at 1:20 at Friday. And during those times, you'll be able to see the people who are physically in the class and what they will be sharing in class about their projects. Next thing is the log entries and activities for the week of December 14th. There are no Zooms. There's no in-person classes. It is all distance assignments on the week of December 14th through the 18th. So I'm going to post the activities on Monday, the 7th, but the actual activities won't post up until the 14th, and you'll have until the 18th to do them. The activity logs are due on the 18th. So to make this process even better, just like I kind of did in English, I'll show you what I did. So I'm going to pop back over to my social studies class. In the Classwork tab, I moved the Ancient Egypt project up here. But log entries for the week of December 14th. This is what we're going to do. I would like you to do them on the day that it says that you're actually doing them, because that would be consistent and honest and the right thing to do, really. So Monday, there is a chapter 5 pretest. So we're done with Egypt this coming Friday on the 11th. Starting on that, you're like, but wait, we're only at all distance. Ah! It's okay, because it's a pretest. You're not supposed to know anything about chapter 5. So I want to see what you know about what you know. And then we have the vocabulary, names, places. You've done these assignments for each civilization and or geographical area that we have talked about previously. We even did this in class or in a Zoom, so you know exactly what to expect when you use the glossary in the back of your textbook. And I'll probably make a video on that again, just to be sure. Notice I gave that to you for 2 days worth. There are 25 terms. So split it up over 2 days. Don't injure your brain cells by thinking that you have to get it all done in one day. Then Thursday, or whatever day really, but if you do it in this order, everything will make a lot more sense. Thursday, you can just read chapter 5, section 1. Also, you have access to the online textbook, so that the textbook can read it for you, so you don't have to read it all by yourself, all by your lonesies. Boring, party of one. That's me. And then finally on Friday, we have chapter 5, section 1, document-based question. So there are some excerpts from historical texts. They're going to ask you questions about them. You answer the questions. It's that easy. All right. I will let you know that I did have a blast today in class. It was super loud, super crazy, kind of out of hand, but it was fun. And I want to let you know that part as well. I do enjoy, though my stress level increases. I enjoy you all, whether you are online, in class, or somewhere in between. If you have questions, let me know through the general channels, which in this case would be a private comment on an assignment or in an email. So those are the things. Make sure you get your logs done by the 18th and sign them and archive them, because it helps out your caseload teacher. And when your caseload teachers are happy, your classroom teachers are happier too. And that means your life gets easier. Have fun.